So guys, welcome to our channel once again. In today's video on our WAEC Physics Exam Revision Series, we have here these 10 WAEC repeated questions to answer on the topic electromagnetic field. So guys, this video will be about electromagnetic spectrum. So in short, stay till the end of this video. Let's go ahead and start with the first question here. It says, which of the following waves is electromagnetic? So guys, looking at these, we have option A, X-ray, option B, tidal waves, option C, water waves, option D, sound waves. So guys, the only electromagnetic wave here is the X-ray, and that's option A here. So let's go ahead and consider the next question, guys. So that's question number 2 here. It says, which of the following radiation has its frequency lower than that of infrared radiation? We have option A, X-rays, option B, radio waves, option C, ultraviolet rays, option D, gamma rays. So guys, the answer to this question is option B, and that's radio waves. Actually, all the other rays here, the X-ray, the ultraviolet ray, and the gamma rays, have frequencies that are higher than that of infrared ray, and that's the correct answer to this question, option B. So let's go ahead and consider the next question, guys. That's question number 3 here. It says, the table above shows the components of electromagnetic spectrum in order of increasing frequency. Which of the following sets correctly identifies P, Q, and R respectively? So we have option A, ultraviolet, visible, X-ray, option B, visible, ultraviolet, X-ray, option C, X-ray, ultraviolet, visible, option D, X-ray, visible, ultraviolet. So guys, looking at this table, we have radio wave, microwave, infrared rays, P, Q, R, and then gamma. So guys, we are considering these rays or these electromagnetic waves in order of increasing electromagnetic frequency. Already we all know that gamma ray will have the highest frequency, and that will be followed by X-ray, and then after X-ray we have the ultraviolet ray, and then the visible light before the infrared wave, the microwave, and then the radio wave. So guys, if we come down this way, R will be X-ray, then Q will be ultraviolet ray, and P will be visible light. And guys, that corresponds to option B here, that's visible, ultraviolet, and X-ray. So option B is the correct answer to this question. So let's go ahead and consider the next question, guys. So that's question number 4 here. It says, which of the following statements is true of ultraviolet radiations? It's A, supports the sensation of hearing, B, is an electromagnetic wave, C, does not cause the emission of electrons from metal, D, is not capable of causing sunburn. So guys, the answer to this question is option B here. Actually, ultraviolet radiation is an electromagnetic wave, and that's the answer that best suits this question. So option B is the answer to this question. Let's go ahead and consider the next question, guys. So we have question number 5 here. It says, the diagram above illustrates an electromagnetic wave traveling with speed 3.0 times 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Calculates the wavelength of the wave. So guys, we can simply calculate for this together when we have that pi is equal to lambda. So pi is the distance from this point to this point, like the period here, and it should be equivalent to lambda, which is the wavelength. So if pi is equal to lambda, we know that we have to calculate how many pi we have here. So that's 1 to 2.5. So guys, that's 2.5 pi. So checking the length from this point to this point, 2.5 pi is equal to 0.4 meters, right? So pi alone will be 0.4 over 2.5. So guys, that would be 0.16. So if pi is equal to lambda, then lambda is equal to 0.16 meters. And that's option A here. So guys, option A is the answer to this question. Let's go ahead and consider the next question, guys. So that's question number 6 here. It says, which of the arrangements of radiation below shows increasing order of wavelengths? We have X-ray, radio waves, infrared radiation. B, we have infrared radiation, radio waves, X-ray. Then C, we have radio waves, infrared radiation, and X-rays. Then D, we have X-rays, infrared radiation, and radio waves. So guys, in decreasing order of wavelength, that means increasing order of frequency. We'll have radio waves first, then followed by infrared, and then X-ray at the end. So option C is the correct answer to this question. So take note, you have to understand all the electromagnetic waves and their placements in the spectrum, in the electromagnetic spectrum. So you have to take note that the way they are arranged in the electromagnetic spectrum, the increasing order of frequency corresponds to the decreasing order of wavelengths. So that's all you need to know there. And let's go ahead and consider the next question, guys. So that's question number 7 here. It says, an eclipse of the sun by the moon occurs when the sun, the moon, and the earth are all in a straight line, and the A, earth casts shadow on the moon. B, moon is between the sun and the earth. C, sun is between the moon and the earth. D, moon casts shadow on the sun. So guys, the answer to this question is option B here. An eclipse of the sun by the moon occurs when the sun, the moon, and the earth are all in a straight line, and the moon is between the sun and the earth. So the shadow of the moon will be cast on the earth. So that's it for this question. Let's go ahead and consider the next question, guys. So guys, the next question here is question number 8. It says, all electromagnetic waves in a vacuum have the same A, wavelength, B, amplitude, C, speed, D, frequency. So guys, the answer to this question is option C, and that's speed. All electromagnetic waves in a vacuum have the same speed. So let's go ahead and consider the next question. That's question number 9 here. It says, the range of wavelengths of the infrared waves in an electromagnetic spectrum is 10 to the power of negative 3 meter to 10 to the power of negative 6 meter. The wavelength of the radiation is A, longer than 10 to the power of 3 meters, B, equal to 10 to the power of 3 meters, C, shorter than 10 to the power of negative 3 meters, D, longer than 10 to the power of negative 6 meters. So guys, this question is just a simple question that requires reasoning. If the range here is 10 to the power of negative 3 to 10 to the power of negative 6, it means the shortest of the wavelengths here is 10 to the power of negative 6, and the highest here is 10 to the power of negative 3. That means the wavelength has to be longer than 10 to the power of negative 6 meter, and then it also has to be shorter than 10 to the power of negative 3 meters. So guys, the correct answer here is option D. The wavelength has to be longer than 10 to the power of negative 6 meter and shorter than 10 to the power of negative 3 meters. And that's it for this question. So let's go ahead and consider the next question and the last. So that's question number 10 here. It says, which of the following is not part of the electromagnetic spectrum? We have A, radio wave, B, alpha particle, C, infrared ray, and D, gamma ray. So guys, obviously the answer to this question is option B here, alpha particle. Alpha particle is not an electromagnetic wave, so it's not part of the electromagnetic spectrum. And that's the answer to this question, guys. So this is where we'll end this video for today. If you enjoyed this lesson, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're not yet a subscriber. Also, if you have any specific question regarding this video, you can drop your question in the comment section below and we'll ensure to give you a response. Finally, guys, we want to encourage you to join our YouTube channel community where we post major updates on WAEC examination. This will help you a lot even as you prepare for your WAEC examination for the year. So you can join this channel community by hitting the join button below, and we'll see you right there. Thank you once again for watching this video and see you on the next one.